Hey, what's up you guys? This is Junior Trader, and in this video we are taking a look at SPY, that is S&P 500, Nasdaq, that is QQQ, and then individual tech stocks, Microsoft, Apple, Google, Amazon, Meta, and Netflix. So let's do the price action analysis on these things and let's identify well, first of all, tomorrow is Friday, so how potentially what type of trades that could be taken, and also how all in the market things are looking like. Now before that, I also want to let you know none of this is any financial advice. It's only for education purposes. Please do your own thing. I'm just sharing here my opinion, nothing more than that. All right, so starting off with SPY, guys, I know, you must be getting tired of me saying the same thing. Guys, we are bullish, but that's the thing. Why would I say something else if it's not the case, right? Yeah, it is bullish, so it is bullish, all right? So still to this date, SPY hasn't lost any structure to the downside. It's still in an uptrend structure. We still have higher highs, higher lows, and this was the structural area. Well, I provided blue box as well. As long as we were above that, we were still bullish. Pullback only came until 20 days moving average, and you can see we got bought back up. I don't need this blue box anymore. And so even right now, guys, its SPY is well bullish. $550 becomes a really new good support level. All right. And anything until then is just a any pullback, if it comes, is just a bullish pullback. So just something to remember and keep a note of. Even let's say even deeper pullback comes, as long as we are not losing 546 and 91 cents, there is not even a talk about going to the downside. I mean, yeah, 20 days moving average is also down there. If it has to even become bearish, there will be many days or weeks, and we don't even have any confirmation of that, until it does that. But yeah, just trade the upside on it, and pullbacks on this are just still a buy. Just be careful on intraday level, just when we have some extensions. So if one level loses, let the cool off happens, and then you can use my dashboard here, average range at today's range, to see how much the stock has moved in that range, and then accordingly, when we are in the uptrend already, you can identify where the pullbacks are forming double bottom with these ranges over here. My indicators provide all these things to you guys automatically, and things can be bought back up. And my day trading bot, let me just real quickly show you on SPY, and has been doing good as well, guys. I have no complaints with that. You can see the data as well on the left side of the table. Only 4 red trades out of 30 trades, last 30 trades, so that is 26 profitable trades. I mean, yeah, I'm happy. All right, and if you need access to my tools, links are in the description below this video. All right, so that's that. Let's now go to QQQ. QQQ also, guys, is full on bullish, and there is no structure to the downside. We are at the new all-time highs. All right, and yeah, this is a new support, 486 and 77 cents. If we lose this level now and close below, structure will still not become fully bearish. But intraday, that won't be upside if we lose 486 and 70 cents. Otherwise, yeah, no, any pullback above that or from wherever it is just a upside play on QQQ as well. All right. So yeah, that's QQQ. Easy peasy. Microsoft is all-time highs as well. No structure to the downside still. This looks to like a parabolic move as well. But anyways, this thing can stay bullish even if it comes down to 450 and 91 cents. That structure will still remain bullish on this thing, and any pullback on this thing is still a buy. And yeah, Microsoft, even if it has to give some cool off, that will be just intraday cool off, nothing more than that. Just use these levels. Anytime if, let's say, if we start to lose 459, some cool off may come to the levels below, but that won't make it bearish. The structure is still bullish on this thing. So then you can see the wherever the double bottoms are forming, consolidations are forming, and rebounds can be played still, because structure is still bullish on Microsoft. And if you are an intraday scalper or a short trader, then losing these levels intraday, some cool off may come, but since you're trading against the trend, I would just give you an advice of caution, that just be cautious. Okay. Yeah, and you can go and do, guys, whatever you want to do. I'm just sharing my opinion here, nothing more than that. Yeah, still bullish on Microsoft and Apple. Yeah, we are still bullish. No structure to the downside still, and this is the level you are watching, 220. We stay above it, we are bullish. If we lose that, some cool off may come, and until that, where that cool off may come, down to these levels like 218 and 71 cents, 217 and 41 cents. But those will be intraday cool offs. Structure on this is still bullish, and on the daily interval I'm not seeing any structure to the downside. But take profits in the extensions, guys. Okay, partial profits. These are the times that you should take partial profits as well, and time to buy are in the pullbacks, are in the reload zones. Okay, that's how to do it. Google is also bullish. The blue box I provided, we stayed above that. Structure on this is still full on bullish. If from here it has to become bearish, it has to first start to lose this blue box that is at 180 and 30 cents without breaking further above. Am I seeing that possibility of happening, that it's gonna go lower? No, guys, I'm not seeing any possibility of that happening, at least not right now. And if it has to even form a double top intraday, if it starts to sell off 185.95 cents, that would be just a little bit of a cool off. I won't say that, hey, it's bearish now. Intraday cool off, but as I said, structure is all overall still bullish on this thing. So pull back at levels, but wherever this show you the support, consolidation, double bottoms, inverted head and shoulder patterns, even on lower time frames, pivots forming, those things can be bought up. Amazon a little bit selling off again. Structure on this though, guys, is still bullish from where it is right now. We still have higher highs, higher lows. We haven't lost even the last pivot, and we are still in the formation of one of the pivot. We'll have to go to the hourly interval to talk more about this thing actually. So can some intraday cool off come at this point? It's likely. So let's put few things in place. So this was the trend line it was following. It lost that trend line. Okay, there are a couple of things you can do with this, guys. Some cool off may start to come on Amazon if it has to, and that would be if it fails to go above 198 and 81 cents. Even if rebound comes, but if it fails this level of 198 and 81 cents, this may start to cool off a little bit, and that will be your play. You have to see on lower time frame price action at these levels, just because there is a possibility, just losing this trend line, there's a possibility will form a lower pivot. And then this blue box that we have here, if we find support here, that's fine, that's your another chance. But if we lose this blue box, then we will come down to the next blue box down here where 200 hours moving average would be. So be prepared. Yes, structure on this is still bullish, but intraday cool offs are possibilities. All right, but I gave you the levels to watch. Yeah, because guys, the reasons for that is that it didn't quite make a really higher high, and we are seeing a red candle, and then on hourly interval I'm seeing that loss of trend line. Yeah, again, well, look, structure is still bullish, and this is where you have to really trade with the levels and the break of that, but keeping in mind that there are other areas where you should take partial profits. So if it continues to hold 50 hours moving average and this level of 197, some intraday upside may come to 198 and 87 cents, but I won't say more than that right now. At least take partial profits here, because if it starts to form a pivot, this will eventually then come lower around maybe this blue box up here or 200 hours moving average. Just be prepared. All right, just because it is losing that some of the steam. All right, so some couple of days of cool offs may come. Meta. So Meta is, as I have been saying, structure is bullish on this thing, and pivots are still holding, guys, right? This was another area I said that, guys, we are still bullish for a couple of days. We can go up. Next 2 days we went up. What from here? Well, structure is still technically bullish at this point. If without going up, if it starts to lose 502 and 70 cents, then I'm expecting some cool off on this thing. But trade only intraday, nothing more than that. Let's go to the hourly interval. Yeah, we are still holding those pivots, guys. You can follow this trend line, very simple on Meta. As long as we hold this area, the trend line, you can continue playing it higher. If we break this trend line, the first move can be done until 200 hours moving average, but that would be the first play, but nothing more than that at this point, though. All right, and if I go back to the daily interval, and then if we finally lose 502 and 89 cents, then some more cool off is a possibility. All right, but no, otherwise, as we continue to go level by level up, it's still structure on this is still bullish though. Okay, and Netflix. So Netflix also been giving us bullish structure, you know, higher highs, higher lows, pivots are still forming. And I talked about this blue box as well. We got 2 touchdowns, things got bought back up. That was the time to enter, take partial profits in the extensions, right? Can we continue higher on Netflix? So right now I'm not seeing any structure to the downside on this thing. And this is also following a quite a, it's a little bit of a steeper trend line, though it's not really a full-on trend line, but it's a little bit of a steeper trend line. But yes, the structure on this is still bullish. Yeah, Netflix is not looking bearish to me. If it has to loosen up a little bit, well, it has to still lose that blue box first, then only it will loosen up. Otherwise, now this structure is still bullish on Netflix and it can continue higher. All right, guys, well, that's it for this video. If you found it helpful, valuable, please hit the like, subscribe, and I'll see you in my next videos. Take care. Bye.